Hey, what's going on there, people of the fog? I am hella tired. I've been covering the PTP content all day today, setting aside a lot of my hobbies, and holy crap, I am so tired. But the reason why I lose so much sleep is because I love doing this shit and I love giving back to the community, and so this is my way of doing it. I may not have the developer build anymore, but I always have Unity to do some kind of form of renders and things like that. And this is the closest thing that we have until Skemoo makes some 4K renders of both the Oni and Yui. So, I have the cosmetics that are going to be coming out for the Oni here, rendered in Unity. I thought I'd do this for you guys just because I know Polly wanted to see them, and probably some of you guys probably want to see them as well. So this is what they look like. The hair, mind you, the hair isn't the best, obviously. The problem with the hair when it comes to the Oni or the Spirit, they both use the same hair texture format. So the hair is actually more so animated. Anime Arts on our Discord actually put it in better context. It's actually more of like an image distortion animation type of hair. And so for the hair, you actually kind of, for Unity in any way, you have to come up with your own hair texture because there is no real hair texture file that I've seen in the game files. So you have to kind of work with what you got. And this was the best that I could do without a proper hair map. So I think it looks decent. I don't think it looks terrible, but it could be better. Anyways, so this is what the Oni looks like. You've more than likely been able to see him already in game, but I thought I'd show him off anyways in a Unity render here, down from the boots all the way to the top. You can see I've added the alpha maps to the cloth there. There's a little loin cloth. And what's cool about him is for Unity or VR chat avatars in any way, if I go to SK underscore head, I think, or sorry, SK head, it might be helmet maybe. Alright, sorry, I'm trying to find. Trying to find his helmet here. Actually, you know, it's probably SK mask. Sorry, that's what it was. SK mask. Sorry, I kind of blanked out there for a minute because I couldn't remember what it was called. But the cool thing with this is you can also make his eyes red, going by the texture file here. They're called BDE texture files, or otherwise luminescence files for Dead by Daylight, that allows things to illuminate. The chest pieces also illuminate. So I thought that was a really cool added touch that I could do for my VR chat avatars. I just have it disabled for now. I'm going to animate the eyeball myself rather than taking from the game files. But yeah, so this is what the Oni looks like, just from the back, default outfit. Very cool. His weapons, obviously his default is the Yamaoka katana here. So it's got little tassels on the bottom, and then there's the blade, and then you has the Kanabo sort of blunt object that he uses as his secondary power in its former glory here with the added blood touch there. So that is the default outfit that we have, and then the next one we have, this one specifically I think is outfit 06, I believe. Or at least the code name for it. Oh no, okay, it's outfit 07. So this one's going to be outfit 07. This one is going to be one of the upcoming cosmetics for him. I think the little bear pelt that's going on here is the nicest touch to this cosmetic. I don't really necessarily like the clothing per se, but I do enjoy this awesome detailed wolf pelt that he's got on his right shoulder here. Very, very, very cool. Even what's cool about this, even the armature. For those of you who don't know what armature means, the skeleton, basically the things that make his arms move, basically the whole body actually animate essentially. There's actually some physics bones in the tongue, so the tongue actually wiggles around in game. or is presumed to wiggle around in game, as well as this paw back here. The paw also wiggles as well, so it has some physics jiggly bones in there. So that's going to be really cool to see in game. Let's see here. The fur, the added fur there. I mean, look at that meat right there from the wolf. So cool. What's even a nice added touch too is on his belt here. He has this split in half skull that is well detailed. I mean, look at that. That is so damn cool. I mean, I think you can even see his brain kind of up in there. So, just such a cool added touch. Like, I like the skull on his belt. I don't really like the clothing per se. That would have been so cool to have this skull on, say, the default outfit, maybe, or maybe this guy or something. I don't know, something like that. That skull is really cool. And then I think that's also part of the other part of the wolf pelt up here. And there you go. He's got some fuzzy feet down there as well. And again, the hair isn't the best, so take it with a grain of salt with how the hair is actually meant to look. But that's basically what the face looks like, the mask. And another thing I should note to you guys, so anytime he goes into frenzy mode or his power ability, whatever you want to call it, the teeth on most of the masks, or even I think these spikes, do get larger. So the teeth actually have a separate mesh that actually transforms every time he has his frenzy ability. So these spikes might be a little bit longer. The teeth might even be a little bit longer. In terms of the default outfit, these horns on the face plate of his chest plate here would be longer, as well as the shoulder blades, and as well as his horns would be longer when he's in frenzy mode. So I just did the original plain, not frenzy mode. This is just what it looks like if he was just to be chasing you without frenzy mode, so that's what I decided to go with instead. So yeah. Anyways, what's the coolest thing about this cosmetic too, aside from the skull that he has on his belt, is this sword. Check out this sword. It's got a fucking face on it, and how detailed and nasty it looks. It's all wet looking, tied to the blade here. That is probably the coolest touch to this cosmetic here. So yeah, that is outfit 006 code name. I don't really know what the outfit names are called, but that is what I'm just calling it from what I've seen in the game files. It's just the code name for it. So this one right here, I think is outfit 06. Yes, outfit 06. This one's probably a really cool cosmetic. I think a lot of people will probably buy. These little cloth strips obviously are going to be animated in game by what it looks like. And these horns will be longer when he's in frenzy mode. But I love the look of this mask. It looks very demonic. If we look up close with it. I think I might be missing something for this mesh, because it seems like this eyeball is actually kind of floating. So I may be missing, and I forgot to probably rig up something here, but it's probably something very minor and small. So take that for what it is. I may have made an error here, so because that eyeball probably shouldn't be floating, so I may have to go back into Blender and add that little missing mesh in there. So sometimes you make errors because these models, especially the ogre, or Oni I should say, his meshes for his armor pieces are like all over the place, so you really got to see which armor piece you have to really work with. And this is the sword that is going to be used for this cosmetic. It's like a big ass broken claymore type of sword. Would have been cooler to see this claymore in its full entirety, but I probably assume it's because his sword is actually, the reach on his sword is very small, so they had to compensate for that and just make it look like it's broken. And then here's the back here, what it looks like. Very cool, very cool. And when he's in frenzy mode, his eyes light up, and the eyes on the chest piece light up as well. And I think these horns also get bigger as well as the ones on the top. So, and moving over to the last cosmetic that we're going to be getting for this little chapter here for him. This is outfit 02 code name. This one is not. This is probably my least favorite. I don't really care too much about this cosmetic too much. Still well detailed though. Really like it. and he's wearing some nice little undies. So I don't know what would animate mostly on him. I think it's just probably his little loincloth on the front and the back, and of course his hair would animate. And let's see here. That's pretty much it. It's not really a whole lot going on with this one. This one's probably going to be the cheapest. It's probably be cost probably like Uruk sells. It's probably not going to be worth a whole lot. So, and of course this is his blade that comes with that cosmetic. It's got a lot of blood on it. Kind of looks like it's made of glass or something. But yeah. And when he goes into frenzy mode, these plates are actually going to light up red. And I believe up here, anywhere that you see this red little outlines on the armor here, these orange little red outlines, as well as this little circular piece on his helmet, are going to also illuminate red. And then I think these jaws also get a little bit bigger as well. You can see it kind of here. I've actually forgotten to turn it off. So this is actually what it would look like when he's in rage mode. You can see I forgot to turn off the emission file here, and it kind of just flares out. So yeah, I can actually show you on the mask here actually, because I've already gotten it pulled up. There you go. You can see that this lights up on his helmet when I turn that emission file on there. So you know what else? Okay, so the back of his helmet also illuminates too, as you can see here. So, yep, very cool stuff. I'm very impressed with the models as always, like very well detailed, very much quality if you want to say that much. So yeah, that's pretty much the Oni's new cosmetics coming out. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I look forward to these cosmetics coming out for the game eventually. Skemoo is probably already working pretty hard at making 4K renders of these that are look 10 times better than these. These are just to hold everybody tight. But again, I look forward to his renders. He always makes good shit. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Now for me, I'm going to go get some sleep, and hopefully I don't awaken in the fog tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you later. Peace out.